Hey guys, today I'm excited to talk to you about the new series Paper Girls. Now this is based off a comic book, so you know immediately I'm all in. I read the comics, so I was very much looking forward to this series, and well, did it disappoint? Did it not disappoint? Let's talk about it. Let's get my spoiler-free review for Paper Girls, which is coming to Prime Video on July 29th. But before we dive into it, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. This series is about a couple of girls who are just doing their morning paper route when they accidentally stumble into a time war, get sucked into the future, and have to come face to face with their older selves. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a whole lot that goes on here. It's just so much deeper than that. I mean, it goes way in the future, it goes way in the past. I mean, there's literal dinosaurs in this show. It's insane. Now, the comics I was a big fan of. I think they're fantastic. They're very well written. And, well, there are some differences and some changes. For example, it goes in a different order. Messing with time, so to speak. Listen, they really did capture the spirit of the comics, of the graphic novels, and this series is just so much freaking fun. I mean, there's literal massive robot fights. As I said, there's literally dinosaurs. There's one girl, her name is Mac. She is very foul-mouthed, and she is going to completely steal your heart. She is somehow the heart of this show, even though she's the one with the hardest exterior, but all four of the girls are absolutely incredible, to be honest. These young actresses are so good at what they do, and they really fully embody the characters from the comics. They bring so much on screen. They have a great chemistry together. During my interview with them, which is up here, so you can search that and see that, but they talked about how they actually were asked not to speak to each other until they started filming, because at the beginning of this series, they really do just meet each other. So their relationship off screen developed at the same time their relationship on screen developed, and that really makes this series feel believable. Now, I will say it's an easy one to binge with. The episodes are, right around 45 minutes or so, 30 minutes, depending on the episode, but man, you can just fly through them. They're so good. By the time one ends, you're just ready to start the next one and ready to start the next one. And then the massive cliffhanger they leave us on at the very end of the final episode, there better be a season 2. Now, I know a little bit about what happens because I've read the comics, but I want to see it play out on screen, and I want to see it play out with these characters. There's a lot going on here. There were moments that I cried. There were moments I was cheering. There were moments that I was just in awe of what was happening on the screen. I mean, for a lower budget show, the effects are really good. The story, like I said, it's extremely captivating, and the way they did this, the changes they made, the way things play out. Like, there's something that doesn't get revealed until the end of the first book of the graphic novel that gets revealed fairly early on. I'm in episode 1, I believe. I'm 90% sure it's in episode 1, if not episode 2. So it's little things like that, changes that they made, and just make it all come together really well and flow together. They made it better for TV, okay? They've made it better to play out in front of you versus reading it in a book. And I really loved this series, this season, I should say, and I hope there's more to this series. Paper Girls is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys check it out on Prime Video. If you haven't read the comics, I highly recommend checking them out. I highly recommend picking them up. I promise you it's a really good read, especially if you're into science fiction, which I am totally in. I mean, listen, it's time travel, it's robots, it's dinosaurs, it's a foul-mouthed girl who's going to steal your heart. It's a coming-of-age story. Listen, one girl gets her period for the first time. Like, it's coming-of-age stuff, and it's so good. It's so good for many ages. I mean, I would say tweens and up. I can't wait to share this one with my girls. These girls are an inspiration on screen. There's so much going on here, and the messages about just kind of coming to terms with who you are, and not really, I don't want to say dwelling on the future, right? Because that doesn't really make sense. But I mean, not to just worry about the future, right? I need to make sure this is how my life plays out, and if this isn't how my life plays out, I'm going to be miserable. You can't do that, and they kind of give you that message in this show as well. I think it's a lot of fun. I hope you all really love it. Now, if you have already seen the show, because it is out now on Prime Video, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do so. And then come back and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. You guys can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, and yes, TikTok. I'm MamasGeeky over there. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. And like I said, I do have an interview with the cast, so be sure to check that out on here as well. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.